Alright, I don't know what the heck is going on. My apps are shutting out. It could be my internet. I was just telling you guys how we had some bad weather coming. I don't know what it is. So, if you found me again, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I discovered how to transfer the Cricut vinyl, the glitter vinyl, really easily. And I wanted to share it with everybody because I know how much of a struggle that is. Hey, Cindy, yeah, I know, right? Like, can we do this already? This is like the third time I've tried to do this live in the last 10 minutes. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just finishing weeding the piece that I was weeding prior to getting kicked off, or whatever it was that happened. And I'll be ready in just a second. This was kind of unplanned. I decided since I couldn't sleep, I was just going to hop on and show you guys how to do this, and we can post it later for anybody that didn't catch it. So I'm just weeding my glitter real quick for a cup that I have to finish. And this one cut kind of funky, so I'm trying to patch it out here. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to transfer this really quick, and then you can ask any questions if you have any. It's really fast. It does take a little bit of love to get the backing off of the glitter, but I mean it really is so easy compared to what everyone's been struggling with prior to this. And there might be other stuff out there that works. This is just what, now I've been making cups for probably 2.5 years now, and it's just now that I have found this that worked for me. And it's not anything expensive. You can find it probably in any town. And when I apply this decal, yes, I already know the eye is missing. I'm going to go back and fill it in, but for the sake of you guys and telling you already what the hell it is I use to transfer glitter vinyl, we're just going to move forward and I'll replace the eye later. So this is my decal. It's Cricut glitter vinyl. If you guys can't see me because it's too dark, let me know. I got this new phone stand and I'm still kind of learning to like it. But it's the silver Cricut glitter vinyl. What I've used to transfer this is just masking tape, literally from the Dollar Tree, is what I've been using. Now I've been using masking tape to transfer my regular vinyl for like a year now because it's super cheap. It doesn't take much, whatever. And yes, I have a 10-month-old puppy that got this roll, but it is what it is. And all I do is I just cover the whole decal. And there's a way to tell if it's stuck down enough to pull it back. So I just rip pieces off like this. Let's see if I can get you so you can see me here. Just pieces that cover the length of the decal. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. And then I'll show you how you can tell that it's stuck good enough to pull the backing off and stick it on your cup. For anybody just hopping on, all I'm using to transfer this is the masking tape you can find at Dollar Tree. I've transferred my vinyl with this stuff for like a year now. It works fantastic. It's way cheaper. I absolutely will cut off my left arm before I ever buy the Cricut transfer tape because it is ridiculously expensive. I make a ton of cups. My turners never stop. And I'm really big on finding cost-effective ways to make my cups without diminishing the quality. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of my cups are so much cheaper than everybody else's. I'm looking to get paid, you know, for my time, but I'm not looking to kill people, and I want people of all budget sources to be able to afford my artwork. And so whenever people see my prices and they're posted, they're like, oh, you're underselling yourself. As low as I sell my cups for, I'm still making like $15 off a cup. And I've never once had a cup returned because the quality was poor. So I've worked really hard to figure out how to make that happen for people. So yes, masking tape from the Dollar Tree. So I just covered my whole decal in it. It's okay if it goes over the edges. It's okay if there's little spots that aren't covered. It'll still come up. And if you look, you can see how you can kind of see the lettering underneath what I do is I take my Cricut tool and I go over and I rub the letters until they turn dark. You're not going to scratch the glitter. It looks beautiful when you put it on, and I'll show you the difference in what I mean. Hopefully you can see it with this really shitty lighting. See how the letters I did are a little bit darker than the others? That's how you're going to know that they're stuck down. And I just do that to each and every, make sure all parts of the decal are dark. And yes, when I put this decal on this cup, I already know the I is missing in my word like. I'm going to go back. It came off when I was weeding. I'm going to go back and pop an I in there when we're done. But rather than make you sit there and watch me weed a whole nother one, I'm just going to move forward and I'll replace it later. Okay. So now you look, the whole thing is dark. A little bit darker than it was. And all I'm going to do, and one of the keys to transferring any vinyl, and I think there's some people out there who are a little confused and do this backwards. I know I did it first. You don't want to pull the top off. You actually want to work the backing off. And that's going to make a humongous difference in how your vinyl comes off for you, regardless of what type of transfer sheet you're using. So I work my back off slowly. So if you can see, it's already coming up on my tape. And you'll see if you're lifting it and how that guy was sticking up a little bit, or if you notice that your glitter is still stuck to the backing, just put the tape back down and rub it real good again, and then slowly start working the backing off. And with the tape, I just work all the edges. So I will start like with here, and then I'll catch the rest of the pieces up. And I just kind of slowly pull it off, and I go slow to make sure that it's all coming up. See how this one is stuck on there still? I'm just going to put it back down, rub it again. You don't have to put all the tape back down, but just put it back on down over that letter. Keep pulling up, and you'll see your glitter vinyl start to come up. If it's a little bit more detailed, see there's a little piece, stick it back down. You may have to go a little slower. These letters are pretty big, so for the most part I can go pretty quick. And one of the issues I've always had with the glitter vinyl too is a lot of times the paper backing will come off, and like you cannot get to the damn glitter and separate it from the paper. It doesn't do that with the tape, which I think is fantastic. I've never once had to fight the glitter off of the paper like I did trying to transfer it with other stuff. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but you, like, the paper, the backing here would split and the sticky would still be caught between the papers. So that doesn't happen with the tape. And for anyone who's just catching this, all we're using to transfer our glitter vinyl is Dollar Tree masking tape, believe it or not. That's what I've discovered that I can easily transfer the glitter vinyl with. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on my cup. I'm going to just take a second to make sure everything is straight. For anybody who just hopped on, I already know there's a letter missing out of my decal. I'm going to fix it after we're done with this. I'll pop an I in there, but for right now, for the sake of showing you guys this. And then I rub it down starting in the middle. And then I work my way off to one side. And then I just work my way to the other side, pressing down really, really good. And then I work it off really slow, the same way that I work the backing off the tape. I just start pulling up, trying to do this backwards so you guys can see, and then you'll see that it'll start to transfer. If you see that there's a piece like on here, it's still stuck to the tape, just like you did with the paper, just stick it back down, rub it really good. And it should stick back down just fine. You can pretty much, for the most part, do this pretty quickly, but I go slow, especially with letters, just to make sure I'm not ripping anything up, because I have ripped letters off before trying to do this too fast. And there's your glitter. And there was literally no fight with the paper. There was literally no fight getting it off the backing. There was no fight getting it on the cup. Like, And so like that's what's been working for me, and I'm so excited that I finally, because I avoided Cricut glitter vinyl for the longest time because I couldn't get the crap to transfer. It didn't matter what I used. The expensive transfer paper, whether I used the all the different suggestions, they said contact paper, whatever, nothing freaking worked. But then I said, well, I wonder if the tape would work, and I didn't even try it for a really long time. I've been using this stuff like a year to transfer my vinyl, and never thought to try it with the glitter because I just kind of was like avoiding it, like I said. And I gave it a shot because I have a whole crap load of these glitter cups to finish. And I said, well, let me give it a shot, and because the lady wanted glitter vinyl, and it worked. So Dollar Tree masking tape not only transfers vinyl really well, but it transfers, it's the only thing I have found that transfers freaking Cricut glitter vinyl, which is impossible, as most of you know. And it's super cheap. It's $1 for a roll. So you're also saving a ton of money, and I'm big on, like I said, I'm really big on being cost effective so I can keep my prices low and my quality still good. So that's really it. Get yourself some masking tape from the Dollar Tree so that you can start using Cricut vinyl. Yes, it's Cricut glitter vinyl. See if you look on the back, it is Cricut glitter. This is the silver. It will bleed under epoxy. The glitter vinyl, I've never had it bleed. I seal mine really, really well with about 3 coats of clear coat. I've used it in the past. I just haven't used it for a while due to transferring. I've never had Cricut vinyl. Certain colors will bleed, yes. I've never had the glitter bleed. I do seal the vinyl. I seal it with, in fact, I'll show you what I use. So I started using Rust-Oleum's Crystal Clear Enamel a short time ago because I was having an issue with paint cracking. And with the Krylon, especially like the neon colors when I was doing the fishing tumblers. And so I went to this, and this has been working fantastic. And you're very welcome. Hopefully that's helpful to some of you, because like I said, I saw about 5 posts today alone about the Cricut glitter vinyl. Oh yeah, that's Charlie. Charlie's my stink bug that hangs out in my art room. I know some people are like, this lady is crazy. She's got bugs. No, we got a bunch of these little stink bugs, and this one has been in my art room, I'm not kidding you, since like last spring. So I just let him chill. I would feed him, but I don't know what he eats, but he's getting pretty big. So Jamie, yeah, sealing, actually I used to use Mod Podge, and I hate the crap. I won't use it anymore because I had a lot of issues. Some people swear by it. That's cool. It didn't work for me. So I went to the spray clear sealer, and that I've had like no issues, especially with this one here. And I also refinish furniture, and I actually use this on like my tabletops and stuff, and it's amazing. It's got like a nice hard solid like seal to it. I love it. So I don't know if you guys have any more questions. If I don't catch your questions, or I shut off before you guys get to ask, my inbox is always open. I'll tell you that in all my lives. If you search my name, all the other lives I've done will come up on YouTube. There's a handful of them, and I got some more coming soon. But my inbox is always open for questions, whether it's related to the video or not. I'm happy to help. I didn't learn how to do this by myself. A lot of groups and a lot of women took the time to kind of explain stuff to me and help me kind of perfect what I did, and it really worked out as a huge blessing. So I'm always there to help people with questions. A shit ton of nail polish remover. Oh yeah, my Walmart had the bottles of acetone on sale for like 27 cents. So I literally bought every bottle they had because it was crazy cheap. So that's another part of my keeping the cost down. Anytime I find stuff on sale or on clearance, I have a whole room that's nothing but stainless steel tumblers, because every time I find good cups on sale, I buy every single one they have, because I kind of have a rule. If I don't have to pay more than $5 for a good stainless steel cup, I don't. Because again, it's part of keeping the cost down. And I just found about 30 of the 20-ounce skinnies by Built. My Walmart had them on sale for $2. And I'll only use brands like Built or Ozark. Yeti if it's requested, things like that. I won't sell a cheap cup that doesn't keep your stuff hot or cold. So over the 2 years I've been doing this, I have yet to run out of cups before I find another good clearance sale. So that helps too. But all right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, catch my inbox. I did not forget about posting the tumbler repair video to go along with the one I did a couple weeks ago on how to repair stuff like this. We're going to repair this fish tumbler. It's just been so insanely busy that I haven't gotten to do it yet. So if you keep seeing my post about it and you don't see the video, I haven't forgotten, and no, I haven't done it yet. I've just been stupid busy and I'm losing my mind. Like I got to be up in 5 hours to go to work. So we'll see how that goes. But so I didn't forget, but I'll let everyone know when that's coming also. So have a good night, guys. And again, if you have any questions, hit up my inbox, and I'll see y'all soon. Later.